Okay, yeah, so he just is dead as soon as you drop him. And my confusion before was 7 days to die. I seem to recall an update that said, you know, when you put them down, they'll now just automatically be killed versus having to put them down and quickly swing. I think it probably was this game. Trying to remember, in 7 days to die, do you ever pick up a rabbit like that? I know you kill them. Okay, so let's go ahead and set this back up. A simple click of the E. Fortunately, it doesn't take any more sticks. Not that we don't have tons of them laying around, but very easy to get that going again. And let's see. We're going to go ahead and let's look at our inventory. So we have the rabbit. Now, as far as I know, these don't go bad, and that could change in the future, but right now you could hang on to it indefinitely. Look at that. We got another rabbit. See, this is not good. I want a bin to hold them in so we can get them breeding. It's unfortunate. I may not reset that trap up because what I don't know is if you can possibly clear out all of the rabbits in your area. What I did notice was that after I caught a few of them and I had a bunch of rabbits running around, I stopped seeing them around anymore. So I thought, oh no, did I scare them off? I hope not. Let's see. We'll go ahead and take you, put you down. Yeah, drop some dead. I'm going to go ahead and hang one of these. I've got two. Okay, you know what? It's early enough that we're going to go ahead and leave the shelter. And, oh my god, look at that. I didn't even get to explain it to you guys. Oh man, I was going to say we're going to go ahead and leave it. We're going to follow the shore and see if we can find a boat. I know there's a number of them, and then we can find rope. Wow, I didn't even get to explain that to you. I really had no idea it was right there. Oh boy, I have to be really careful. I do not want to die by falling. Okay, I think we made it. So hopefully nobody's down here roaming around. Doesn't look like it. Looks like we have our own private beach, although I would not trust that. I think these guys can spawn just about anywhere. It's like, is that a cave? Doesn't look like it. Okay, now it should have rope. I think it has one. This seems familiar now. Yeah, I remember this boat. I just didn't remember where it was. So we have the one rope. Now, unfortunately, the thing about this one rope is we've got one option for it. So, I mean, it can be the bow and arrow, or it can be the rabbit cage. Granted, there could be another boat nearby, but I think we're going to go with sustenance. So basically, I'm going to use this to make the rabbit cage. And please tell me it just takes one rope. Oh, no, it takes two. No. And this is just one. All right, well, lucky in one sense, not in another. We're going to go ahead and, boy, I hate to swim. I guess I could climb back up and walk along the edge of the woods. Yeah, because I don't know if there's a beach around there. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to backtrack back up and then walk along the cliff edge back there, and we'll see if we can find another boat or something, see if we can find some more rope. Okay, well, I didn't get very far. And we've run into one of their kind of huts. And I think they've got a few of them. So this isn't good. Now, having said that, when I've wandered into these areas before during the day, they've been empty, except in a few rare cases. I'd say out of 10 times I checked, I think 2 times they had people in them. So we're just going to kind of skirt this. I think there's no one here. Fortunately, let's look down. You do see a beach down there. Fortunately, I think it's empty. But, see, there's shapes that look like people. But I'm pretty sure it's bushes. Pretty sure. So anyway, there could be some things in there too to loot and everything. But usually it's pretty much the same as you'd find in the airplane luggage and everything. So not crazy important to us or anything. So we're going to go ahead and really just kind of skirt around it. Again, I'm looking for a boat. Looking for rope would be really nice. That's all jagged rocks. There might be, I don't know if that's just an island or if it's like the tip of a peninsula, but let's keep going. Keeping our fingers crossed. Try to stay away from stay near the edges here. But keep an eye out. And the cool thing about this is we may find something. We may find a pond with fish or something that's going to help us. So That would be nice, be an added bonus, but really the rope is ideal. It'd be really nice to find, 2 rope, and then we could do the cage and then a bow and arrow. I'm pretty sure you only need 1 for the bow. They say the bow and arrow, but we're just talking about the bow. We have the sticks and feathers, which is what's needed for the arrows, so. Okay, is this pretty clear? Yeah. Let's go ahead and take a peek. That's an island. Jagged rocks. No boat. Fortunately, it's still pretty early in the day, but I'm not going to want to be out here too long before I start heading back. I don't want to get caught out at night. It's not cool. Okay, we've got some kind of inlet down here. I think there's a beach. It seemed like it from up above. Looks like there is up there. Let's double check here. Oh, you know what? I think I know where I'm at now. Okay. Is that a boat there? I don't know. We're going to loop around because I'm pretty sure there's a boat nearby, and it might actually be right here. But I did walk across this little land bridge that's straight ahead of us to the other side. I did that on one of my worlds. And so this seems familiar. Haven't seen anybody yet, which is great. It's great. So I think this light was making me think it was a boat here. I'm not seeing one. That's unfortunate. I'm trying to think. I recall there was a boat out in the water, and I swam to it, and it didn't have sharks to contend with. And I feel like it might have been over this hill, but I could be wrong. So we're going to go ahead and head in this direction. Now the time that I played and survived the 9 days, my plane was actually basically along the ridge there, kind of on the other side of the trees there. Did pretty well in that spot. I was almost kind of hoping that in this world I would be in the same area, but I wanted to kind of take whatever area came to me. Wherever I crashed this time, that's where I was going to play from. So that's where we're playing from right now. And this is not looking too familiar. Let's go ahead and... Well, we can't really sprint right now. I don't want to expend too much energy. But we're going to just take a peek around this corner up here and look down and make sure we're not missing anything. Seeing beach. Lots of beach. Lots of beach, but no boat. Okay, so this is the decision we have to make. We've gone pretty far now. Now, obviously on the way back, I could skirt the coast. So I guess I could keep going. Maybe that's what we'll do. I'm going to basically run all the way down to where the beach ends as far as my visibility goes. And we'll see what it looks like from there. Okay, well there really wasn't any luck there. And the beach being on the other side of the mountain, you can see we have our shelter there. That's our first one there. But our current one that we're using is that way. So I thought, well, maybe I'll just kind of beeline it this way. And there is one of their huts here. So, in fact, it looks like there's 2. And if there's nobody there, I'm going to actually check it out really quick and just see if we can get lucky. But I did go over here previously, and I don't recall there being rope, but I could be wrong. And things may change, too. Let's go ahead and explore this and get kind of right in there, see if we can find anything. Hopefully no one's here. Boy, these are pretty, aren't they? Okay, let's creep around here a bit. Looks like it's probably empty. Except for creepy music. I'm just going to double check. Nobody's watching me here. Okay. Yeah, unfortunately nothing here. And I don't think there's a boat anywhere nearby. That looks like a boat, but it could just be a rock. And I had my shelter right up on the hill. I'm trying to remember if there was a boat here. I think I did end up with rope. We're going to check it out because I don't remember. It looks like it might be a rock, though. But at that point, we'll just kind of, I think we'll just kind of jet through the woods. I know I was talking about skirting the coast, but once I got over this far, you realize that it's going to be quicker to cut through the woods. And oh man, it's going to get dark soon, you guys. Yeah, there's no boat. We're going to basically just try to jam now. This is going to be, this could go very poorly. Let's eat a chocolate bar and try to get this show on the road. We're going to basically try to beeline it and hope we don't run into anybody. Okay, hope is lost. There's a scouting party and they're coming right along the water. So, yeah, we're actually gonna try and get out of here. Oh, if I can get back to the surface here, and hope. Oh, look at them! They're all right there. Let's go. Oh, and there's one across the water. Look at him. He's coming. He might even be. Oh, they get to run full speed. He's running along the bottom. I know you can't see it right now. I actually can't see him either, but it looks like he ran just along the bottom of the water. Full speed, no problem. So that's not good. But the group itself, also hard to see right there, straight ahead. Seem to be, now they're on the move, but they're just slow going. So we need to get out of here. We just need to, oh, there he is on the shore. It is just one of them, though. So we may have to, we may have to fight our way through. Fortunately, it looks like it's just one. Hopefully, it is just one. There you can see him running along there. So we're going to basically approach in a defensive stance and hope that he just stays back. But I'm not going to try and go way around. I just don't think it's worth it. I need to get back during the day, or I need it as light out as possible. We can't waste time. So I'll try to skirt a little bit. There's one on the other shore too. Oh, I lost him. Oh, there he is. I think it's one of the she's. There she is. Doesn't seem to notice us, though. Let's go ahead and book it. Really hard to see when you're running towards the sun. Oh, and we're losing it. This is no good, you guys. I bit off more than I could chew. I was too greedy. I dove too deep. Oh man, you guys, this is a freaky run, but we just made it back. Okay, so let's see. First things first, we need to eat. So let's eat that. Oh, I should have eaten the food off the rack, but that's fine. We're going to go ahead and let's see. I think we have to start a fire just to be warm. Oh man, it feels so much better to be back here. So let's go ahead and sleep for the night. Oh, and hope that we can do that peacefully. We made it. Boy, that was not a fun run last night. I did not want to use my lighter, and so that was a run that involved going back through the couple huts that were up on the cliff overlooking the water. I had to go through there at night without my lighter. It was not fun. I wanted to show you guys, but it's very dark, very hard to see. And there were no lights there, fortunately. There was nobody there, so there really wasn't anything to see, but it was still freaky having to move through that thing. So anyway, this guy's down. I guess if it's down, maybe if it's down long enough, the rabbit can get back out. But anyway, we're back without rope. I'm feeling kind of like a failure at this point. Really wanted that rope. And again, we can use the rope now to make a bow, but I kind of want to, I really want to get a shelter. A cage. A shelter's a nice way of putting it, but it is a cage. A cage for the rabbits. Just scooped up those feathers real quick. So let me think. Now we went all the way around that side and had no luck, and it is morning, and part of me is thinking, well, it's morning, now's the time to do it, right? So I'm almost thinking that we backtrack back to where we were and past the peninsulas. I'm just going to start heading that direction. Past those peninsulas and see if we can get lucky and find a boat. It's an area that I'm not that familiar with. If I recall correctly, there's a boat out in the water, but that was where there were sharks. So, and I did swim out and was killed by a shark. So anyway, it's definitely not something I'm going to want to do again, but maybe there's something else nearby. Maybe there's another boat there. I'm not sure, but I think that's what we'll do. We'll go check that out and see if we can get lucky. Okay, I stopped before I came down here and took a look from up a little bit higher back behind me just to make sure there wasn't anybody running around down here. Didn't look like it, but it can be hard to tell. Sorry, ocean sounds kind of freaking me out. Cave there, we're going to keep going. Oh, there we go. We got one right there. So if we stay out here far enough, we might be okay. We got the turtles, we got the dead shark. Looks like it didn't draw that guy's attention, so let's continue in this direction.